Hello, lovely people. So glad you're here. Thank you guys for joining me. So good. Hey guys, it is another channeling, well, not channeling Erik, it is Archangel Erik, and my guides are all here. Um, I do want to share that, many of you know that Archangel Erik or Erik Medhus channeling Erik, he was my guide and he was pretending to be my guide for some time. And he did 36 days of pranks on me. And it wasn't until Brendita revealed to me on day 37, after the 36 on the wrap up, that he was actually pulling pranks and that he was trying to open me up. And Erik has been working with me for that part more than a year. So Erik's been working with me to help open up my clairs, open up my systems. And now Erik is multi-dimensional being. He's helping so many people right now, and he's doing so much. So Erik has kind of moved off from being my primary guide who's helping, and my actual guardian angel came through last week, and his name is Sebastien. So Sebastien has come through, my primary guardian angel, and I have about 4 of them. So I'm going to be doing a lot more of Sebastien. I've been aligning myself with his frequency. So I hope you guys are doing the same, that you align yourself with your guardian angel and align yourself with their frequency. And I've been doing that, and messages have been coming in quite clear. And he's helped me open up my clairaudience, my clairvoyance, and just my abilities in general. So I'm very excited to have my guardian angel and everyone. So it's really super excited. So that's good. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Sebastien. It's my latest and greatest guardian angel, helping out and doing stuff. So I'm really super excited to have him here. And I'm going to be doing like a channeling. I'm probably going to be doing like a channeling Erik again, but a channeling Sebastien. And this is just going to be a practice session, but it's going to be after the midnight session. After I do the 1 billion strong, I will be doing this. So it's going to be a late night session, but it's really the only time that I can consistently get day after day to do this practice. So that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Hey D. Hey Mahi. Hey Sun. Great to see you guys. Thank you guys. Hey Karen. Hi Grace. Hello June. Mishi. Hey Mish. I love you, honey. There you are. Hey Melody. Lindsey. Hey, that's great. Hey Jay. Good to see you. Hello Marlene. So glad to have you guys here. So let's get into it. I'm just going to take a quick little breath here for the 1 billion strong and raise my heart coherence. Just going to breathe in my heart. Just raise my vibrations with an elevated emotion. Guys, do it yourself. And I'm just giving it to the world. Oh my God, it feels so good to do this. I love this. And just give it to the world and just give it to Gaia. And yeah, it's a great way to increase your vibrations and connect with your higher selves. Okay, I'm just going to tune in and see if there is any messages that I need to hear. Who's coming in? Oh, Erik's coming in. So Erik has a message. And so Erik wants to remind like everybody here that Erik is not pigeonholed to the idea of one being, that we have Erik Medhus as a singular being. Erik is not a singular being. Erik is multi-dimensional. And Erik is working with all the ascended masters. He is an archangel. He's working with the archangels. He's working with Jesus. He's working with so many people at the same time. And his energy is expanding so much that Erik isn't just a singular person. It's not just the realm of channeling Erik in that one channel. Erik is global. It's universal. He is multidimensional. And Erik is helping everyone to connect and grow into your higher awareness and your love within your heart. Through tragedy of like what happened to him, is his expansiveness. You have to learn through tragedy. Much like the physical issues of me developing MS and degenerative disc disease, going from a 6-degree black belt and doing jumping, spinning roundhouse kicks to being in this body now that is hardly can kind of take a step. So he's showing me that these tragedies that happen in the world that's happening right now, this is the pressure that's surmounting for us to change. This is the pressure cooker, and it's meant to happen. And he's saying that he wants all of you to call on him, call on Erik. Erik is not my guide. He is not at least meant his son. He is so much more than this, that he's multidimensional. So call in Erik, tune into his energy, but also tune in with your own guides. And to do that, you just go into silence, go into meditation, and begin to breathe. Start quieting down each part of your body. Go into your mind, quiet your mind, tell your mind to be quiet. And then feel the silence. And when you feel the silence, go into a dead space. Whether it's, if you can imagine yourself, when you go into the bath, you've gone into a float tank and the water goes above your ears and you have that deafening silence. Feel that deafening silence, and then see yourself expanding in that deafening silence. And this is the awareness. This is the quantum. This is your consciousness, the unconsciousness, that you're able to tap into your guides and angels and everyone you need to. So the first step that you want to do is call in your guide. If you don't know their name, you don't know who they are, you don't resonate with them, you don't know the guides that you have, call in your guardian angel and just tune into their frequency. So much like turning into a radio, you need to tune into the frequency so that the next time you go to the radio station, you just turn the dial and you're right there. Otherwise, at the very start, you're fiddling, you're going back and forth. So this is the practice that you want to do, is calling your guides, feel their energy, and let your body go into in resonance with their energy. And that will then begin your journey. And do that frequently. Do that every day, every night when you first wake up. When I first wake up in the morning, I am so asleep, but that's when I start tuning into myself and I do emotional releasing. I talk to my body. I give myself love. So these are all the things that he's telling me and reminding me that, Erik is multidimensional. It is time for us to all align to our higher selves and frequencies. So align with your guardian angels, align with your guides, and just sit in that frequency when you first wake up in the morning, because you're in that half state. The brain is in a theta state, which is very low vibrational, which half your consciousness is in this world, the other half is in the other world, which is essentially what a meditative state is. So put yourself into that state. Bring your guides in, align with your higher purpose, your messaging, and whatever you need to hear that day. But really put yourself into the frequency of your guides. Put yourself into the frequency of Erik if you want to connect with Erik. Whoever you want to pull it with Master Jesus. I've done that. And Jesus will heal my body and help me and teach me things. So do that for yourself as well. And that is what Erik wants you to know. Erik is not singular. You do not have to go to a person that channels Erik like myself. Everyone has this ability. It's a matter of tuning your body, your vibrational frequency to that message, to that frequency. Anything else, Erik? That's it. Message is clear, I hope. He says the message is clear. Just do it. It's time to do it. So I hope that resonates, guys. All right, that's great. Thank you, Erik. Much appreciated for that. All right, so I'm just going to do a quick scan of the comments. You guys know the drill. As you see in the ticker tape and as the comment I pinned at the very top here, if you do not want your name displayed, because I will be displaying names here. If you don't want to say, let me know at the start. Also use things like hashtag question or hearts or something to get my attention in case I lose my spot. I do a pretty good job of going through one by one, but in case I miss you, this will help me find you and get the message out and know what is just a comment compared to what a question is. And if I miss you, let me know and I'll do it in the comments afterwards, or send me a message and I'll reach out to you. And that's it. All right. So we are good to go. Hey, Tomas. Hello, Enjoy. Hey, JC. Great to see you. Hey, Sil. Hey, Sebastien. That's great. Karen says, hi, Sebastien. That's good. He's saying hi back. My heart is expanding with the love iron. That's cool. Yay. That's right, Michelle. Good old Sebastian's here. Yes. I hope that, Marlene, you heard that message from Erik. This is for all of us. We all have that energy and frequency. So tune in to the vibrational frequency of your guide. So important, so important. Love that. Okay, so I'm going to my first message, and Here we go. Starting out with Mahi. I'm going to be writing down your names and I'm time stamping them. I'm going to be putting all of this into the description afterwards so that you guys can circle back and see your messages quite easily. All right. So Mahi says, question, please. Guide me about my future relationship. Exactly. I'm afraid to lose people I get attached to. So I want to know what kind of relationship I will share with my husband, and do I know him already? Yeah, great question. All right. Who wants to come in? I don't know who this is, but the idea of relationships that we have, this is for all of us. This is the idea of relationships that we have, that we cultivate, that we connect with. That we have to remember that this is an energetic frequency that you're connecting to. And when people leave your lives or move out of them or come into them, there's a reason. There's a reason why the people in this group have come together. There's a reason why you found me. My feed might have showed up in your YouTube feed, or that someone passed the name on, because there's a reason that I came into your life, and there's a reason why I might leave in your life. We never actually leave each other, but there are different frequencies as we change in our life and that we grow, that we will attract the people that we need to, and we will move away from the people that we need to as well. It is never goodbye. It is really just like changing clothes. You're looking for an outfit. You're looking for the outfit for the perfect date, for that perfect event, for the wedding, or whatever it might be that you are finding that perfect outfit for. These are the people that come in and out of our lives, because the people, remember, we are actors. We are all actors here, and the mind and body are part of this actor studio that we are in. The higher consciousness is the director in the background that is giving you direction and signals and cues to help you in the direction on the stage. So when people come into the stage or come into your life or leave your life, it is not actually they're leaving, they're moving into the backstage. They are not, oh, I love that. That's a great analogy. Thank you for that. So they're not actually leaving your life at all. And this is a necessity. In order for the play to go on, in order for the show to go on, we need to have people come in and leave. And when that time is right, that time is right. So do not think that this is it. That's an old way. It is a 3D world of thinking. That is an earth way of thinking for mind and body. The higher consciousness and awareness is a much different feeling of what we do. It is a direction. So take the direction. Don't hold on to it. That hold on to it is very 3D. It's very much this world. It doesn't allow you to grow. So I hope that helps in that regard. In terms of the relationship I will share with my husband, and do I know him? The relationship with the husband. He's around you. Does she know him? No. I'm not getting that you actually know your husband already, but there's a change in your frequency that you need to change. So right now, you're kind of closed off. You're seeking and maybe looking a little bit too hard for this. That you need to shift your vibration. Continue to shift your vibration into being love. Work on yourself more. Work on yourself. Be love first. Once you be love, you will attract what you need and want in your life. This isn't, I want this in a man. I want him to have, tall, dark, and handsome. I want him to be intelligent. I want to have a lot of money. That's not the case as well. Like, your parents might want you to marry a doctor, but it might just be an artist or a painter that comes through. So the idea of judgment and looking for the right person and who it's going to be, that's what's kind of in your mind right now. You're thinking, this is what I want. I want to satisfy my parents, and I want a good husband, and I need this, and I want to produce children. Once you shift into the vibration of love, that person will come into you. It's not even just one person. We're talking about multiple people is going to come into you of different frequencies and vibrations. So you become that beacon, that light, that like a moth begins to attract to, and we then align ourselves with the different frequencies. And you will find that person as you shift your vibrational energy. So work on yourself, shift into a vibration of love. Practice that. This is a practice. Work on yourself. Practice that. And you will you will attract the beings that you need to attract to, the love that you need to attract to, and it's going to come. But it's a matter of you shifting your vibration, your thought process. Because when we start searching and finding, that's what puts the blinders on. And with the blinders, you can only see so much. But there's all this space on the other side of these blinders that we cannot see. And you see right now, when I look right here, this is a pretty small little area. And we have all this area here that's like 2/3 the space that's available to you. And think about everything else in the 360-degree view. So this is very much a very small section that you're putting yourself into. So by shifting yourself into a vibration of love and bringing yourself, opening yourself up, you now open yourself up to a full 360 view of everything around you. So open up your awareness. Don't have yourself blocked. And that's a message, again, that's a message for all of us. This is everyone. We shift into a vibration of love and just allow things to attract you. It will come. It will come. Great message. Thank you, Mahi, for asking that. That was a great message for me to live. That is good. Okay, Mahi, I see you got another thing here. Let me see here. I just want to see what you're seeing here. Okay, so this is for your friend. Okay, let's see where this goes. If your friend has allowed this, then it'll come through, and if not, then it won't. But let's see what happens. Hello, I've changed so much, and not not good. I don't know who I am now. I've done some growth. Guys, help me with this translation. I've started being happy, but I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I don't like this part of me. I used to be active, study a lot, and now nothing. So this is your body and mind trying to hold on to your old self. You're holding on to this old vibrational frequency of who you are and who you want to be, instead of allowing your body to change and who you need to be and who you are becoming. This is a time of rest and reflection that the entire world has slowed down. This pandemic, it was meant to force people to slow down, to stop running around, to stop running a store, stop running your work, stop trying to make money, to sit at home and rest and allow the vibrational changes and frequencies to happen within you and all of us. So you being so active, do not be hard on yourself. Don't do this to yourself. Honor that you had this rest. It's a time to recharge your batteries and allow it to happen. You are in your chrysalis. This is your like a butterfly or caterpillar goes into the chrysalis and then transforms into the butterfly. So this is a time for change and reflection. You are going through a multidimensional change right now. This isn't just your physical self. This is your mental self, and this is your higher awareness opening up. This is happening on so different levels, much like you do not know all the functions that are happening within your body. When you breathe, when you digest, cellular mitosis, the change of cellulars dying and rebuilding, the idea that nerves are moving, the function that's all happening, the ability to filter the food and toxins within your system. All these are happening without your awareness. It's happening in the background. And just what's happening right now is that you got to allow this stuff to happen. You're not dictating and watching every little event that's happening within your body. This is something that's happening in the greater scope of things. So honor yourself, allow it to happen. It's happening for a reason. Allow the rest. Rest is just as important. Doing absolutely nothing is not something for you to feel guilty about. And this goes out to everybody. This is not something for you to feel guilty about. Honor the rest. Honor your body. It's okay. We need it. Sometimes you got to do nothing and let yourself go through changes. It's necessary. It's so necessary. It's the reason why, people have a 9-to-5 job and vacation days are forced because you need it. Now, they know that psychologically, but we know that on a spiritual sense, on a much grander sense, that you need to allow. This is a time of allowing for the greater shift that's happening. This is not overnight. All the crap is in the world that's happening is still happening, and we need to put ourselves in that state of love and let them run around and freak out and do work, and run, and try to force change. For us, we just sit back and allow. And you just sit in peace and love and just be and let it all change around you. A plant, when it grows, it does not say, I need to grow. I'm growing. Grow. It just bees. And the growing happens naturally. And when you watch a plant from day to day, it grows in leaps and bounds. The transformation, it is visually transformative that you can see a plant from day to day. So just allow yourself to be, allow yourself to grow the way that you're meant to grow without interfering of trying to do things. You don't need it to happen. Just allow. So that's where that was from Mahi's friend. That's a great question for us to know that. So thank you for sharing that and asking. All right. So the next question comes in from Sun. And let me timestamp Sun here. And Sun says, I'd love a message from Tao, my guardian angel. Thank you. I'm getting confused on some messages I'm getting. Would love his response. All right, cool. Tao, would you come in, please? Oh, a lot of energy in the back went right down my spine as usual. I'm feeling this. Feeling some expansion in my chest and throat now. Okay, so this is for Sun. What is your response to Sun? Honor yourself. You're asking, you're doubting yourself of what you're seeing, what you're having come through. What you're seeing is accurate. What you're getting is accurate. But between the confusion is the underlying message where your gut knowing knows. So this confusion that you're getting, it's your own mind getting in the way. The fear-based thoughts that you're getting is your mind. It's your ego that is trying to change what is needed for the body and mind that's been so comfortable in its state. But as the higher awareness is coming in and changing the body and mind, and you're becoming more in tune with your higher awareness, the body and mind doesn't want to change. So the negative thinking that you're getting, the conflicting messages that you're getting is coming from your mind and body. And that's what you need to separate and keep away, or thank it, love it, appreciate it for trying to protect this physical state, but give it assurances and love and let it know that it's okay to grow. It's okay to change, that this is necessary, and allow those changes to happen. Can you give more? I think it sounds like an A-B thing. Is there something more specific that she needs to know? I'm hearing allow it to come through, allow it to sit with it. And instead of just trying to chase it, sit with it, just like you do with your son. You just sit and you enjoy his presence. Do the same thing with your mind and body and higher self, and just sit and sit in that feeling and just allow it to cultivate and explore. Can you give more details on this? This is something for you to figure out. This is something for you to come through. This is this is actually a major shift for you that you're going through. What's happening right now, son? It's a major shift. So outside of what's been told to you, sit with it longer. You're saying, like, he's giving you encouragement, like you're almost there. You're getting it, and you can kind of it's almost like you as you do, you look at your son, and your son is trying to figure out how to put the square block in the round hole, and he's tapping on the different boards, and you can see his brain is thinking. You can see his body is thinking, and he's trying to analyze what to do. And you know that, oh, he's almost got it, but you're not interfering. You're allowing him to figure it out on his own. So this is how they are looking at you right now, that you are with these different blocks and trying to get it into the right peg, the right hole. So the pegs and the holes, you're trying to figure it out, and you're almost got it. So they're just watching you with bated breath. They're in excitement as you're getting, and you're figuring out, like, oh, you're so close. So you're almost there, son. Keep at it. Keep at it. Don't give up. And your growth is exponential. And this next stage of growth, and again, you're just about to, like, you've just climbing the mountain, and you're just kind of like, you've got your foot up on the cliff, and you're about to pull yourself up, and you're just so close, but that foot just keeps on slipping off that mountain edge. So you're so very close of getting up onto the platform into the next stage of where you need to be. So keep at it. So close, son. I hope that resonates for you. Oh, cool. Do you guys notice right behind me? See right here? Rita has done her art again. So this used to be, I had my angel cards here. So she put it off to the side on here, and she's put this little canister with some flowers in it. And she's put up a fairy bench. I don't know if you can really see that. You can zoom in, but that is a fairy bench in there that she's constructed out of wood. So cool. So cool. Oh my God. My wife is amazing. So cool. Okay, D, I am reading your message. Oh, okay. Well, okay. So D, I guess the Mahi had asked the question for you. So you are at 16:38, 15 minutes in. So D, you are at 16:38. So I'm actually just going to change your name there and say you're at 16:38, D. Okay. I hope that helps. Karen, good morning from California. Oh, beautiful California. Hope you're staying strong there. I know you are. Beautiful Grace. Hello, June. And there's Mishi. Hello, beautiful Mishi. So good to see you. All right, here we go. Michelle. My God, I love your energy, Michelle. Just love you. Okay, 2719. Michelle, Con, love you. Love you back, girl. Would love a message from my higher self, whatever they feel is important at this time. Okay, great. Higher self, come in. All right. So I feel your higher self. They're laughing and giggling. Not giggling, but they're laughing. Okay. So what does Michelle need to know? All right. Why that? Got my ears are like popping here. And it's like they're opening up your clairaudience, and it's like they're popping at the layer that's there. And my ears are just opening up like so much right now. So what's the message? I'm getting for you to, you are getting the ringing in your ears, which I was as well. And I just put a video on this recently, last week or week before, in the ringing in the ears. So there's a need for you to do that. Go look at that video if you need to, but actively listen beyond the ringing and the popping that you might be getting. Listen beyond. And it's almost like you are reaching for it. That is one method, to reach for the audio and actively listen. So you're trying to listen. It's like, what's that sound like? It's almost like somebody's whispering, and you're trying to tune in, and you're straining almost. So do that with the sound, but beyond the buzzing, beyond the popping, and actively listen for what's trying to come through. And do that for at least 5 minutes. And then spend another 5 minutes of allowing. So just sit back and allow the vibrational energy, allow the sound to come to you. So you're not actually straining to listen, you're just allowing it to come in. So spend 5 minutes reaching, actively listening, and then 5 minutes allowing. They're really trying to work on your clairaudience so they can begin to speak with you so you can hear it clearly and audibly. through your senses, through your ears. So this is where you are going to, and there's a need for you to reach and allow. Yeah, and I'm hearing it's time. So you've gone through your rest period. You're ready now. And now here's the stage that you're entering into, is actively opening up your clairs, and they're starting with your clairaudience. And it is quite like that buzzing and loudness, and it's almost like a coolness. It's almost like someone's blowing in my ear, so I can hear like wind coming through. And there's a coolness there. I don't know if it's just the waving of my hand, maybe, but it's no, it's not. It's there's like wind or something coming into my ear as well. So there's sensations and feeling, and it's all part of it. Even look, and that is another part. So you're going to begin to feel the wind in the activation. Don't shift your attention. So that'll be part of your next lesson, or that you're in right now. Is that as you get the wind or that gust of wind in your ear, it shifts your attention to it. So even look past that. So the wind comes in, you're like, oh, there's the wind, but your mind shouldn't be on there. It should be continuing to actively listen and continually then allow. So that's what your lesson and instructions are, Michelle. I hope that helps. Oh, Grace, I just noticed I missed you. Okay, Grace. Good. Great question, Michelle. Thank you. That's something for us to learn as well. Okay, so Grace, I would love a message from Mother Mary. I called in Mother Mary yesterday, and she's just pulling cords out of my back and healing me so much. Love Mother Mary. Okay, Mother Mary, would you come in for Grace? Oh my God, I love her energy. It just feels so like it's just so soothing and healing, and it's just so loving. And she is definitely here. All right, what is Grace? What's the message for Grace? Mhm. I feel her casting love onto you. You're still struggling with this event that you're doing, the transition that you're going, and she's watching you with compassion. She's giving you the love and energy that you need as you go through this. And this love and compassion, tune into that. I feel that you're spending the time to do the work that you need to do, like your life's work, or this event, this program that you're putting together. And I feel you work, and then you're not allowing yourself to rest as well. So she's giving you resting energies. Allow yourself to feel the energy. So align yourself with the frequency of Mother Mary. So call her in and just sit there and feel her, because she's healing you and she's working with you and she's doing some molecular changes for you, because the work that you're doing is very much the work of Mother Mary. That you are the compassion for others. You are the nurturer for others. And she needs to change your vibrational frequency within your body. So there's a need for you to allow that shift and change to happen. So whether it is when you first wake up in the morning, or when you start falling asleep at nighttime, begin to call in Mother Mary and just sit with the energy and allow it to happen, and just feel, and just allow it to happen, and just feel the vibrations and the energy, and feel the shifts, and allow. She's doing work on you in order to expand your compassion and allow you to see, to allow you to help you better see the choices you need to make, which is going to be from your heart. You'll be making all of your choices from your heart. And this is where your vibrational shifts in energy will be coming from, will be from your heart. And that is your work. So that's what you need to do now. Yeah. Very good. Very good. I love that. I love that. Okay. Great. Coming to June here. In June, actually, I'm going to do this as well. Okay, so I'm going to tune into June first. June, question: will we purchase a home on the river or lake in the city we live? Okay. Do you feel yourself there? Do you see yourself sitting on the lake and by the water? Do you see yourself in the river? Have you aligned yourself to the frequency of what it would be like to be on the lake or river? This is where free will comes in, but you need to align yourself to the energy and sit with the energy of the feeling. See yourself by the river. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What do you smell? What do you see? What do you hear? What do you taste? And put yourself, experience yourself in these situations. When you look back and you're sitting by the river and watching the water, and you look back and you see the house that is behind you, what does it look like? How far do you have to walk? Is there a grassy knoll? Is there a hill? Do you have, I can see Adirondack chairs sitting in front of the river and the lake and a big tree there. But the idea isn't that's what it is. The idea is that you need to watch yourself, feel yourself in that area, feel yourself, experience it, and align yourself with the vibrational frequency of what that home is. And once you do that, you will then find it or it will come to you. So this isn't a matter of will we purchase, it is which home would you like to purchase? Where do you want to be? So feel the vibrational frequency, the energy of where you want to go and where you want to go. That is what I'm getting for you, June. Yeah, that is what I'm getting for you. So really cool. And again, you know, these answers, these things that we're getting in is these things happen to us, and it's so many lessons here. So there's so many lessons. I'm just jumping on the site so I can see the messages at the bottom here, and that would just kind of help me do this so I don't got to scroll back and forth. So that is great. And see if there's anything here. Sun says, yeah, I'm figuring out so far the body is cooperating well. The mind not there yet. Have some more work to do. You are welcome. You're very welcome. D, yeah, Mahi's my friend. I asked her to write on my behalf, then came on. Beautiful. So I'm changing your timestamp. It's at 16:38, Mahi. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful, Mary. Yeah. She says, I love the fairy realm. We of Scottish descent take it quite seriously. I love that. Love that. We also have that mix. We love the fairies. My wife is total fae and fairy. Michelle, 6 years I've been getting the ringing. Never really tried to understand. Will do. Super excited. Yeah, really cool. Like I'm excited for you, Michelle. You are totally growing. All right, June. Good. I'm glad that's very helpful. Thank you for asking that. That is really cool. And I am caught up, and I'm coming right to Karen here. And Karen at 38:25. So this is here, Khan. Any messages from my guides, angels, archangels, past relatives, archangels, or Jesus for me? Great. Who wants to come in for Karen? I'm actually getting that this is Sebastien coming in. And there's a lot of just a massive tightness happening in my spine, behind my heart, between my shoulder blades. What is this? What do we need to know? I'm getting that there's a sense of releasing cords. And cords are energetic attachments to certain events that you have in your life or past experiences that needs to be released. So whether you call it an emotional release or a cord, I'm sensing that there is a big, massive cord that is it's quite big, and it's right in the. I can feel like right in the mid back, almost below the shoulder blades, and it's quite big and tight. And there's a lot of trapped emotion there. Okay, so what does she need to do about this? I get there's a sense for you to be able to settle in and to observe the images that are there, to talk to the body. Now, I did a couple of emotional releases on the channel with Michelle and Ursula, but that my method has changed from how I did that. So it's not really a good, accurate representation on how to do emotional releasing. But there is a need for you to tune into that area. So quiet yourself down and just feel yourself going into the area and feel yourself getting closer to the area behind your back. And you can say, I'm here, and connect with it and feel the energy and feel yourself getting closer, feel yourself getting to the molecular level. And as you get closer to it, begin to tune into the emotions of what it wants to say. And I'm feeling like sobbing. There's a need for nurturing, for just sobbing and sad and solemnness and just so like I really just want to sob right now, and the every energy is just so heavy. So there's a need for nurturing and just being with that area. There is I'm seeing multiple events are there. So there's a lot of layers for you to work on. It's all cultivating in your mid spine. Uh, so there's a need for you to there's a need for you to there's a need for you to go there and connect and experience. If you have any trouble, Karen, reach out to me, and you just reach out to me, and we'll do an emotional release together. But I get the sense that you need to do a little bit of work yourself. It's almost like part of your lesson for you to do that, and you're there. So you're getting close. You're getting ready for emotional releasing. You're ready for it. You're ready for it. But they want me. So instead of me walking you through the process, they want you to experience the process first. Try it on your own first, and then in the new year, reach out to me and we'll do an emotional release together. And I'll give you a guided one to give you some new tools, to give you some new, just different ideas on how to get into yourself, so that you can then continue to work on your own. So you're almost there. Yeah, you're almost there. I hope that resonates, Karen. That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, Melody, I see. You're welcome, June. You're welcome. Yeah, Melody, you're next. Okay, so Melody, you are here. Melody. And 4309. Okay, Melody asks, if he's available, could I have a message for my dad? How is he too? Thank you so much for what you do. No, you're welcome. This is what you're doing too, so we know you're helping too. Okay, so Dad, would you come in, please? Ooh, wow, that was like a big, heavy drop of energy. Wow, it's light yet heavy at the same time. There's a force to be reckoned with, but it's like it's joyful, it's light, it's almost like a sickening level of love and joyfulness, and it's like almost so overwhelming that I want to throw up. If I know it's a horrible analogy, but it's so much love and so much joy and so much love. Wow, he's a really joyful dad. Like, what a great dad. I feel the loving and the nurturing that he has for you, and um, I feel you had a really good dad. Like he's so good. Like it's such good energy. He's so supportive, and he's showing me you of what you've gone through, these struggles of the past couple of years. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm so GD proud of you." He goes like, You've learned You've learned all the lessons of standing up for yourself, of being an independent woman. And he's so proud of you for what you've done. And the tears are kind of coming through now. And it's overwhelming. And he's just so proud of what you've done and where you're going in your life and the changes that you're making. This is just so overwhelming that he's just beaming with pride. And he's like, just encourage you, like, to keep going. He is your number one fan. He's on the sidelines right now, and he's cheering you. He's holding up the big banners. He's holding up the big signs for you. He's he's encouraging you to keep going, because you're so there. You're so there. Yeah, you're so there. My God. That was great, Dad. All right. Anything else she needs to know? Keep opening yourself up and allowing the work that you're doing, this openness, the expansiveness, the shift in the vibrational love that you're doing and practicing, because this is so important for you, of spending and practicing time in love. Because I know you're doing the work, because you're joining us on the 1 billion strong when you can. And I know you're doing this on your own a lot, and you really are working on yourself. That he's just so ridiculously proud of you, and to keep going on this road. You're there. You are there. Yeah, I'm just reading your message now. Haha, that's my dad. Okay, that's good. Yeah, he's love. I like your dad's energy. He is. There's just one big bundle of joy there. Oh, so cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's right, Michelle. That is some big love from Dad there. So much love. So much love. Oh my God. Oh, Karen says something fortunate to have that too. So good. I love that. Okay, so Lindsey, so great to have you here, Lindsey. Love you. I love your energy. I'm so enjoying hanging out with you in the 1 billion in William Michael Forbes course in the 101. And anyway, like the 102 is starting this Saturday. It's so expansive. It's so cool. Lindsey, you just wrote the word message there, so I'm just going to scroll up to see if you had anything specific. But next time, just a little scroll here. Yeah. So the next time, Lindsey, just use a hashtag question or put some hearts in there. I'm going to do a message for you now, but next time, yeah, a little bit more. I'm getting the sense that maybe you're at work, and that you're kind of tied up, and I know you have the type of job that requires your attention and focus. So this is for you. Okay, so let's get a message for Lindsey. Okay. Oh, here we go. Would love a message. There we go. Okay. What's the message for Lindsey? Lindsey, are you honoring yourself? I'm getting that you're going through the work and the emotions, but you're not really honoring yourself. It's like you're going through the motions. You're going through the motions of work. I'm getting the sense of a new job, but is this new job really your love and passion of what you want? Is this really what you want to do? Is this really, I know this is a necessity to have income coming in, but are you honoring yourself? Are you honoring who you really are? And this isn't about the job. This is about who you really are, because there's the Lindsey that is inside, that's cultivating, that's beginning to grow. And then there's the Lindsey that's on the outside, that has the perfect hair, the perfect makeup, the perfect outfits, that looks so good on the outside, but there's something on the inside that wants to come out. And I'm getting a lot of different analogies as like the chick in the egg that's breaking out of the shell. So when people see an egg, all they see is the shell, but really what the beauty is the chick that's inside. And you are the beauty inside that needs to come out past the exterior shell. And the exterior shell is quite beautiful. It's quite sweet. It's quite nice. But is that really who you are? Because that exterior shell, that sweetness and niceness doesn't necessarily need to be who you have to be. You can also stand up for yourself. You can also speak your truth. You don't have to accept everything else that everyone tells you. You don't have to be Miss Perfect, Sweet, and Nice apple pie, not apple pie. But you don't have to be this perfect model. Show the fierce, intelligent woman that you are. You know stuff, but it's almost like you're playing dumb. You're playing dumb at times, not all the time, but at times it's like you're playing dumb because you think that's what others need or want of you. That's the image that has been created of you throughout your lifetime of being who you are, of your lifetime experiences, and you thought you needed to be the porcelain doll on the shelf and just look good. But you are so much more than the porcelain doll, because what's on the inside of this porcelain doll is beauty. You are just pure beauty on the inside. And don't be afraid to speak your truth. Allow it. Speak out. Change it. And you guys know I just posted out a video about speaking your truth. And I had this I got this thread here, but I had this, it's gone now, but I had this big zit, angry zit, that pimple that kind of came out of my neck here. And it's because I wasn't speaking my truth with people that was around me. I was always trying to appease them. So as we were talking about a very heated topic that is out in the world right now, I was like, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. As I touted the side that I don't believe in. And as I did that, didn't this big angry pimple come out of my neck? And I decided to meet them because they're asking me to go meet, and I'm typically not allowed to go into places. So I went and met them, and I spoke my truth from my heart. And when I spoke my truth from my heart, this very intelligent, articulate person that would usually not talk down to me, but have enough facts and figures and yell as a louder voice, and just not accept anything I said. As I spoke from my heart, this person, he had no rebuttal. I had him in circles so much because I was talking from my heart. And all he could do was just smile and laugh and giggle because he had no response, because he knew I got him point after point after point because I spoke my truth from my heart. And there's a necessity for you to speak from your heart. And after I did that, that big, ugly pimple that shot out of my neck went away by the time I left that meeting, down to like a microdot. And that was yesterday. And now it's completely gone. So this comes back to you, Lindsey. Speak your truth. Be your true self in your heart of who you are. You're such an angel inside. You don't got to be the perfect angel. And an angel doesn't mean that you're sweet and nice. An angel means that you speak from the heart. So speak from the heart and be that angel of who you are. Another message from all of us. That is such good information. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Wow, that was really cool. Lindsey, I hope that resonated with you. I really do. My God, that was really important. All right, Marlene. I am coming to you, and I just remind people, if you guys are liking the content, like, subscribe, share it out. Help me get this out to people. I'm going to be changing this a little bit as well as I do more channeling Sebastien now after midnight. So channeling Erik is now done. Erik multidimensional. He's moving on, and he's not moving on. He's still with me, but Sebastien is stepping forward for me to do a channeling session with him for 36 days, which will be happening about 15 minutes after midnight Eastern Standard Time. And I don't know when that'll be starting. It'll be done after the 1 billion strong. I'll be jumping back on this channel. So that is coming. So like, subscribe, share, please do. Really just, it's more so I just want to get the message out. It's not because I want to get subscribers. I want to get the message out and help more people that are awakening. Whew. Okay, just read the message. Okay, good, Lindsey. I'm glad you said that message is on point. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, so back to Marlene. Marlene, I'm going to update your timestamp so you can bypass some of the rhetoric that just went through here. So 5511. Okay, will there be any major changes for me within the next year? So Erik's coming through. And he's like, don't be so shellfish. This isn't just you. This is everybody. There's major changes happening for all of us. And so, yeah, there are major changes happening for you and your neighbor and your friends and your family and all of us. There are major changes happening in this year. The question isn't about, are there going to be any major changes? Is how you're going to deal with these major changes. Will you approach it from a side of fear, or will you approach it from a side of love? So the message is, when these changes happen, because they will be happening, that's why while we are all here to cultivate and grow, these changes that are happening for you is to accept them and allow them and approach it from a side of love, peace, and acceptance, and see it from that level and not from fear. And everything will be just as it is at the time it should be. And everything will be perfect if you allow and go along with it. Anything else on that, Erik? Yeah, just allow those changes. I'm getting a very slight need that, Marlene, that Erik wants you to align with his frequency, because he wants to begin working with you. So when you first wake up in the morning and you're in that half sleep state and your brain is still sleepy, call in Erik and just say, Erik, I want to align with your frequency, and just sit there and allow, and just sit there and just feel it, and let that frequency allow, and he'll start coming in. And this is what we want to do for any guide or any angel, your guardian angel, your spirit guides, anyone, Mother Mary, Jesus, anyone we want to align to and work more with. Just sit and align with their frequency so that your body can kind of accustom to it, and do that every day. I do it all the time. Anytime I get that ring or feeling, I just sit there and just do it. And especially in the morning, and especially at nighttime when I'm quiet, there's a need for you and for all of us. So yes, changes are coming. They're coming for all of us. And just sit with that frequency with Erik and go with that. Okay. Thank you for asking that question. That was really cool. You're welcome, Lindsey. All right, cool. I'm going to do this for you, Karen, as well, just because it's really important. They want me to answer this for you. So Karen asks, can you ask my guides, angels, Jesus, Erik, and past relatives, including my beloved mom, it's a good idea for me to drive up and see my son who's acting seriously distant from me. So should she drive up? I'm hearing it's not the right time. You know, your son is going through some changes right now, and he needs to go through that. So this is very typical of men. Men, we don't know how to deal with our emotions and feelings, or at least most men, until we awaken. And your son is going through his own awakening process right now. So he's in the cave, he's retreating, and he's just sitting with his thoughts and being himself right now. So no, do not physically go there, but you can go there mentally. And you can almost do astral travel, but what more is important is for you to align with his frequency and feel him feeling love, feel him feeling peace, and feel him and just connect with him. Just sit with him, just as you did when he was a child. You just sat with him, and when you watch a baby, and you just sit there lovingly, and you're just being in the presence, and you're just allowing, and you just watch, and do the same thing. Just observe your son in a place of love, and this will help him align with your frequency while he was going through the emotional changes that he needs to go through. So physically, no, it's too early. In the new year, I'm seeing probably around February or March is more likely a better time. But right now, just allow him to go through the changes that he's allowed to, and shift your vibrational frequency to be with him spiritually, and just sit vibrationally with him. That's where the need is. Anything else? No, that's where you are right now, Karen. So keep doing that. Let me know. Okay, Marlene. Yeah, wow, awesome. This made me very happy. I'll definitely call on Erik. Beautiful. Yeah, call on him. Call on him. That's really cool. I love that. Hey, Sel. Hey, Jim. Hey, Jay. Okay, so Jay, I know you do not like your name to be displayed, but you didn't say it here, so I'm not going to do it. You can let me know quickly if you don't want your name to be displayed, but I'm not going to display it, and I'm just because I know you typically don't do that, but hopefully you are getting past your fear now. I'm getting that you're almost there. You're getting close to getting past your fear, and not worry about this, because it's okay to have your name displayed. Okay, so the 1 hour mark. Let's go to Jay. And Jay says, is there any message from my higher self or Erik for me this morning? Okay. Erik or higher self. Anyone who wants to come in for Jay? I feel Kali Ma is coming in for you. And Kali Ma is all about empowerment. Kali Ma is a strong, strong goddess. And Kali Ma is wanting you to see the goddess within you, the powerful goddess within you, Jay. And there's a need for you to tap into your power, who is you, who you are. You've been conditioned so much by your cultural upbringings, your family, the duty that you have, the need to save face and be the dutiful daughter, the dutiful wife, the dutiful mother. And you are in this image of what has been conditioned for you through your life of what you need to be. And like Kali is like, enough. And she's stomping her feet. The tongue is coming out. She's doing a very aggressive dance right now. And there's a need for you to wake up, to let that she is burning that goddess within you. And I can feel it within my chest. And she is doing a very strong spiritual dance within you, that she's burning and raising the fires within you to wake up and be the goddess, bring that goddess out. And I can feel it rising into my head, and my eyes are getting strong, and my energy is getting really built. And I feel like I'm puffing out and getting powerful. And this is what she's doing for you. And this is what she needs you to recognize. Tune into yourself, tune into Kali Ma, align with her energy and frequency, and bring that goddess within you. She's like, enough. And she's like slant, like I can feel like bang, 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 like the fists are coming down, the feet are coming down. She's like, enough. Like, Jay, this is not something to take lightly. You need to look in within yourself, align yourself with the power of Kali Ma, and do not thwart the message or heed my message. Do not discredit this, or she's going to be making choices for you. If you're not going to make the changes and shift within the goddess within you, she's going to be doing it, and you're not going to like the way that it happens. You are going to not like it. So it is better for you to tap into yourself, tune in to the woman that you are, And the female, the strong female, the goddess, like tune in. It is there. Do it. Do it, or she's going to be making these changes for you. So align yourself. And this isn't about fear. This is about empowerment. Tune into the energy within you. Align yourself with Kali's energy and honor yourself. Do not be this weak little mouse anymore. The mouse does not have to do the work for everyone else. They can start doing things for themselves. Honor yourself. Speak up, Jay. No more fear. It's gone. It's out the window. Oof. Oh, okay. Step back, please. Oof. That was some strong energy. Kali is not messing around, Jay. That was some serious energy. God, that was awesome. Thank you for that experience. I really do appreciate that. That's so cool. That was very powerful goddess energy. And I'm not familiar with Kali, but she came through like a force in a big way. Great. JC, I see you. So JC, I see your next piece here. I don't need to know names. I tune into people's energies. So don't feel that anyone needs to share personal information on here that you do not want to share. I don't need it. I just tune into people's energies and frequencies, and I tune in to the greatest good of all, that energy. So that's only what comes in. Any messages that come in, it is for the greatest good of all with love and compassion. And that's how I operate. And that's the energy and frequency I tune into. So don't feel compelled that you have to show a name or say a name. I don't need it. It's not necessary. But if you want to, hey, I'm glad to do it here. But I also don't want to out people. Okay, so JC says, I feel a guide or angel of mine is named Chuck. How do I know if this is my guardian angel or spirit guide or something else? Who wants to come in? I hear... So Chuck has come in, but he says Charles. And he's like very... this is Charles. And I'm getting he's doing this jokingly. He's quite light and he's kind of having fun with this. And he's saying what we said for others today. And I guess this is for all of us because this is a time to tune into vibrational frequency. So he's saying, sit with his energy, call him in and sit with his energy. This isn't a matter of knowing of whether it's a guardian angel or a spirit guide or whatever it is. These are all loving beings that is with you. So align yourself with this. Okay, just for our own sake, guardian angel or spirit guide. I'm hearing spirit guide. But he's saying like it doesn't matter. It's not about it. Like he's wiping the slate. It's about tuning into the frequencies, aligning yourself with the energies that you need to align with, and there's a need for you to align with his energy so that he can get the messages through you more clearly. Because there's a bit of a block that's happening with this, or no, I'm sorry, it's not blocked. He's correcting me. It's not a block. It's a vibrational shift. You're coming into your own. You're opening up into your awareness. So there's a resistance that we all go through as we shift into this energy. That there's self-doubt. Like, am I hearing this? Is that true? So this is where the practice comes in. That you get past the self-doubt. That you get to a point that you're just sharing and speaking, and just allow this. This is what comes through. Just accept it. So this is the transition that you're going through. So there's a need for you to align with that vibrational frequency and begin to get into a state of allowing. And as you do that, the state of allowing is almost like the grease on the walls that you can slide down the tube even faster. And that's what's happening for you. You are aligning with a vibrational frequency. And to do that consciously, align with that vibrational frequency. Anything else? No. Okay. I hope that resonates, JC. I'm just need to have some juice here. My loving wife made me freshly squeezed juice from our masticating machine. And this is really high vibe nutrients. And I prefer to juice it because the fiber. So when you do smoothies, for me, I want the nutrients. And anything fibrous and fruits and vegetables go through the stomach, and the fibers need to be processed and digested. But when I do juices, it bypasses my stomach and goes right into the intestines, and the intestines begin to absorb the nutrients from there. And that's what I want. I want the nutrients, and I want the high vibeness from that. The smoothies are really good, but I don't want a smoothie. I like the juice because I want the nutrients. And this is just like a little pick me up. I needed that after Callie because Callie's energy was so strong that I needed a good, I guess, a washing of it with this high vibe juice. Water wasn't going to be enough. I needed to be high vibe. Okay, I am coming to Enjoy. Love you, Enjoy. Okay, so Enjoy says, after I watched a disturbing video involving child abuse, I got similar physical sensations, like someone holding back my arms and then choking feeling. What happened with me? You are an empath, like most of us are. Most of us that are awakening are empaths or high level empaths. And this is typical of empaths, that you feel everyone. You feel the people around you. You are clairsentience. And the senses within your body, you are sensing other people and you're feeling it. So this is very typical of you, that you get very, previously many people that are not awake and that don't know any better, they're going to say you're very emotional, but it's not that. It's not that you're emotional. It's that you are very open to sensing other people's energies. But there's also something that's happening with you, is that you're taking other people's garbage on, that you are connecting with them and that you're taking it on as your own. So the need for you is to recognize that you are a sensing being, that you sense into people, that you connect into other people's energies quite easily. And it's easy for you to slip into and take that energy on with you. And there's a need for you to, it's okay to be in that energy and experience it, but just don't take it on with you. Don't carry it on with you. And this is a choice. This is something where your practice is now entering into Enjoy, that you are, that as you connect in this, realize that it's not yours and that you don't need to hold it on, to let it go. And I can feel this as well, this holding back. And it's not mine. It's not mine to hold on to. So I'm instructing my body, and it's like, let go of that. It's not yours. And I let my mind know that it's not mine. So this is a need for you to let go and don't take on the problems. And this is typically where the racing mind comes in. And this is where the work is, that you practice spending time in silence and meditation. And as you do this, I mean, you're quite aware, you're quite open, you know this. The realization is that now you just need to know that that you're taking other people's garbage and you don't need to do. So just don't do it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, and I'm seeing your next comment here. Erik's energy is super strong. Yeah, because you are a high level empath. You feel things, you know things, so you know this energy, and that's exactly what's happening to you. You absorb energy, you feel it, you're sensing, and that's part of your gifts. So way to go, girl. You're doing awesome. Keep going. Keep going. Hey, Tomas. Okay, so Tomas, 11356, and Tomas has questions. Do I have any past life that is relevant to my current one and can explain why I've chosen to reincarnate again? Okay. Yeah, this isn't just one past life. This is multiple past lives. And that we have to remember that, Tomas, you are a light worker like many of us. And as a light worker, we have a soul family of people that we reincarnate with. But as a light worker, we are dropped into different soul families. And you'll often feel that you are the black sheep of your family. And this is very typical of the light worker. And all this means is that your job is not only to transmute your current life and past lives, but you are transmuting their lives. You're very good at this. Light workers are very good at transmuting energy. And especially now that we see on the planet, as there's a vibrational shift, it's why there's so many of us coming to this world together now, because we are here to help change the world. We are collectively changing the world. So you see all the natural disasters in the earth, Gaia and the earth, that is just another soul. It's just another spirit that is just more multidimensional and has a greater expanse. It's just like one of us. The energy is she's just working at a different level. Instead of us incarnating in a human body or an animal body or in a plant body, she is doing it as a planet. And whereas, there's the sun soul, and there's the university, and there is, we have the ability of creating planets. So right now, you are here on this planet, like all the other light workers. We are here to transmute the fear, from fear to love, of all the energies of the people around the earth, the fear, the collective energy of the earth, and your past lives, your family past lives. Like, this is all about transmuting. So remember, so scientists know that these bodies, that we can pick up emotions and feelings and habits going back 4 generations. And there's a lot of tests on this that they do with like chickens and eggs, that they traumatize a chicken, and they do something with the chicken through a maze, and they condition it in a certain way. And then when the chick hatches, and it then, as it grows up, it begins to have those habits as well. So then the next chicks, that they don't teach anything, but that habit continues on for 4 generations. So this is what happens within the human body as well. We go back four lives, and we have transmuting of energy and frequencies and past lives and emotions that are within the system back 4 generations at least. So when you're doing this work, you are doing 4 generations of your own lives that you've experienced, but now you're also releasing the energy of your current family's lives and their past generations and future generations. So this is a lot of work for the light worker. But the good thing is that this is what we do. We're just really good at transmuting energy. And that's what you are doing. And that's what all the light workers are doing right now. We are transmuting energy from fear to love. And that's what transmuting is changing water into wine. That's what it means by transmutation. And this is what we're doing. We are transmuting all the fear of the world, everything that's happening right now, the collective fear within the planet, and we are transmuting into love. And this is why you're seeing Gaia have all these natural disasters right now. Gaia is transmuting and releasing 2,000 years of the collective fear of humans. And now we're having this release. And it's why we're having these shifts within the planet. Because when you watch the news and you hear the narrative, we know, like, you just know how, like how we're being duped and how wrong all this information is. Like, you just know, it's so clear and obvious. But there's so many people that don't know, and we're helping them transmute as well. So just rest assured that over, right now I'm hearing about over at least about 2 billion people on the world going through a transition. We are waking up. So 2 billion people are waking up right now. That's the latest stats I'm getting. And in the next 8 years, that is going to shift to like over 90% of the people transitioning and awakening. So we're just going through the awakening process right now. As a light worker, you are going through this, and all of you that are on this channel, we're all pretty much light workers. We're all sensitive beings. We're all going through this emotional change. That's just what's happening for you and all of us. We're shifting. So congratulations. I'm really happy for you that you are shifting. This is really cool. Really cool, Tomas. I love it. I love it. I love that. I'm just going back to the messages on the cell phone here, so I can just go to the YouTube channel. You are welcome, Karen. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, research Kali Maha. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Kali just started coming into me lately. So she's starting to get really strong, and her energy is strong. As I'm opening up, I'm getting more beings coming in and more spirits coming in that are helping me help others anyways, and help me in my own transition of growth. Yeah, black sheep. There we go. There's another one, Karen. Yeah, we are all black. I was total black sheep. Yeah, totally. My parents could not understand me, but I do. You know, we all just kind of go by the beat of our own drum, and hey, man, that's cool. I'd rather be the black sheep or the lion than sheep. But we can always spray paint paint a sheep. No, don't do that. I take that back. That's so wrong. Okay, Mary's here. Hey, Mary. Mary regularly does the 1 billion strong with me. Thank you, dear. You are beautiful. Okay, let me timestamp Mary here. And Mary says, may I have a message from my guardian angel, Dietrich, please? Okay. Dietrich, come in, please. All right, Dietrich is here. What is the message for Mary? I'm still feeling a lot of like heavy emotions right now in my body. Like it's that feeling when you first want to cry, that sinking feeling that happens in the face, within the eyes and the cheeks, my jowls and everything just kind of feels very sullen right now. And it's not my throat, but it's the very beginning stages. And I'm seeing the need that there is, you've just cracked open the layer of emotional releasing, Mary. And you had a big release with me last week or the week before, and you're doing the work on yourself. That you had a really good release. There's so much more to come out of you. And so this is what I'm hearing is that keep going. This isn't a one and done thing. You've done the emotional releasing. You have the tools now. Begin to do it more for yourself. You can circle back with this one when you need to. But right now, you need to work on yourself and get a little bit more practice in of releasing the emotion, because there's a lot of past lives. You've had a hard life. I can feel you've had a very hard life in this current life. So forget about past lives, generational lives, family lives. It doesn't matter. You have a lot to transmute and remove from yourself from this life, and that's what you need to do now. There's a strong need and desire. Use the tools, use the video, use the audio that was sent with it to if you need to refresh your memory and make it your own, and continue to release the emotions that you need to release to. It's shifting into a state of love is really good. And that will actually transmute the trapped emotions and energy that's within you. But if you really want to make this something good, keep doing the love that you're bringing into your body continually, but also remove the emotions, and you are going to get a quantitative effect from that. And that is what Dietrich wants you to do now. Work on emotional releasing, because you've had a rough life, and you gotta remove a lot. Yep. That's it. All right, Tomas, you are very welcome. So glad. Thank you for asking the question. All right, brother Doc is here. Doc Singh. Okay, Doc 12316. And Doc says, have a message from Divine Mother. Possibly, yeah. Come in, please. Oh my God, I just love the energy of Mother Mary. All right, so Divine Mother, I'm just so comforted and warmed right now. What do you have to say for Doc? And I'm hearing a message of thanks, Doc. Your past practice in you as a doctor. There's a lot of doctors out there that really operate from a place of love, and you're one of them. And there's a lot of doctors that are in it for the money, the glory, the ego, the fame. And we know that does not help people. It doesn't help people, but she's just thanking you for the medical work that you've done, because you really did care about your patients, and you did it from a place of love, and you did it And it's like you're still helping people in different ways. You are helping people because there's a sense of honor that you have here, Doc, and a thank appreciation for what you've done, that you did in the past, and all the information that you've learned now of what you're doing in your new project. You're doing it from a place of love, and there's no wrong that you can do here. You just need to you just need to continue doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't stop. So the message is like she doesn't want you to stop. Your work you have humanitarianism isn't doesn't end here, which you are doing, but it's like you've been letting other things get in the way. Like you haven't really immersed yourself into it. You haven't really put yourself into it. But there's a need for you to get yourself back into your humanitarian work and put more of yourself into it. The world needs you is what I'm hearing from you. The world needs you, and you need it as well for your own spiritual growth. You need to move more into the humanitarianism because you're everything that you've done in the past has brought you to this point, and it was necessary to get you to this point. That you're going to be helping so many people. So I hope that helps, Doc. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you for being who you are, Doc. And yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, Mary says, I've lived several very different lives in these 65 years and experienced much trauma. Yeah. Typical Earth Angel path. Thank you, dear Dietrich. I'll keep releasing. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Yeah, and Doc says, when I channel Callie, she's very loving. This only happened after I told her I was not scared of her and asked her for help with my loved ones. Oh, cool. You know, that really resonates, Doc, that you say that. I think it was Matt Panter saying the same thing. That when he's called Callie in to move in with him, and yeah, he said something similar, if I remember right. It definitely resonates what you just said there. So that's really cool, really cool. Thank you for sharing that. Hey, Amy. Okay, so let me timestamp Amy. And Amy says, I would love a message from my spirit guide, please. I've been feeling led to design and sell T-shirts. Any guidance on this being a good opportunity for me? I'm hearing yes, 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 yes. It's like you're very sweet. This very blonde. It's kind of like that. I don't know. I think you call it. It's just maybe like a poodle skirt. If is that what you call it? Like that. The curly blonde hair and curls, and with the ribbon around her waist, and with her hair kind of brought up and put back. And she's very sweet and cheerleaderish. And it's the t-shirts. What she loves is that it's your creativity. It's not just the t-shirts. It's this and so much more. So the t-shirts is just something new for you, and she's excited that you're immersing yourself in a new craft, because this is where your creativity and expansion goes. So yeah, so try it, explore it, go have fun with t-shirts, try design t-shirts, and then maybe you'll move on to something else. Maybe you're going to be moving on to tea cozies. Who knows what it's going to be, but there's so many different options for you that this is a time for you to play and explore. And this is what they've always wanted for you, that they've been saying for some time. This isn't about one thing. This is about going out to play and explore your creativity and just having fun with it. What this is doing is not only opening up your gifts and awareness, but beginning the creativity allows you to access the brain in a different way. And it's really training the other side of your brain and the physical self. So this is really just opening you up in so many different ways, Amy. So there's a need for you to continue on that. So yes, great opportunity for learning and expanding your creativity. That's what she's saying. So thank you. I hope that resonates for you. Very cool. I love that. Here's Sun from earlier. Yeah, I'm figuring out so far the body is cooperating well, the mind not there yet. Yeah, I have some work to do. Yes, I did read that. That's all right. Thank you. Yes, Rita, my wife is awesome. Yeah, so good. I love her. Okay, keep on going, keep on. Yeah, I know I said this earlier, but Michelle, yeah, my ear's been ringing for a long time, and I'm still working on it. I'm still tuning in and trying to open that up. So this is what we all need to just actively work on our clear audience if we have that ringing. And here is Sil. Hey, Sil. Okay, so Silvana says 129.59. Anyone who wants to give me a message, please. Yeah, okay, who's coming through? I'm getting a lot of heart expansion still. And it's Barry and Erik together. And I'm, my God, they're telling me that they're like very smug right now. They're smug and they're enjoying the moment because they came together. And they're being smug because Erik connected us as well as Barry being as the catalyst for you to reach out to me via Erik. So the two of them planned all of us meeting together. And Silvana actually came over to my house a week ago and hung out with me and Rita and brought us so many vegetables and gifts and whatever else. It was so very sweet. So they're very smug and happy with their involvement in connecting us and bringing us together. So there was no mistake with this. It was all very much planned. Yeah, all very much planned. So they're very they very much need. They're very much just being smug and being happy with it. So, is there anything you want to say about this? And for you to just keep going, like this was a catalyst for you to open up, and you're very much on your way. So they just keep going with the work that you're doing and don't stop. I hope that resonates. That was really good. Yeah, Melody, see you. Yes. Yes. Okay. Lindsey, I'm just looking at your question here. Okay, so I'm just going to comment on your question here, Lindsey. I know this was, so Lindsey was saying, I'm just going to timestamp your number 2 here, Lindsey. And Lindsey's asking a message in regard to her work. Yeah, in terms of your work, it's almost like it's holding you back. And I can see you cutting hair, but I almost see you like even being more creative, like as a color stylist. Is what I'm hearing, color stylist, which is something that is much more. There's a need and demand, and allows you to expand your creativity, and it's more money. It's a talent that you would be very good at as a color stylist. So I'm seeing that you might want to consider exploring being a color stylist, and I can see you mixing up different colors, and I can see actually seeing you using natural. So that is really difficult. So this is what I'm hearing. So the natural hair colors are very difficult to work and manage with. But there seems to be, because you are a naturally healthy person, that working with natural colors, that most of the people say, forget it, I don't even want to deal with it. So the current color stylists don't do that because it's too difficult, and they're just good at what they do and they don't need to explore anything else. But you moving into more, I see you doing, like you have an interest of it, but specifically doing a natural color stylist, because that is a real need of being, instead of having the chemicals on yourself get absorbed in the body, because the bodies do not like those heavy chemicals, even the sprays and everything else is being used. But shifting over to becoming a natural color stylist, a natural hair salon person. Natural. That's what I'm getting for you, specifically for your work. So Oh, cool. Karen says, thank you, Sebastien. I like your name and drawn to you. Awesome. That is cool. That is cool. That's cool. Okay, I am zipping through here to go. Thank you for posting the hearts. Thank you. Very good. Lindsey says, questions color specialist, but she's I'm looking for a brand to represent me. Right on. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, you're welcome, Tomas. That's really cool. Okay, so I have my eyes are deceiving me. LJ Scott. Okay, so LJ. So LJ, let me timestamp you 35:22. LJ says, what is the best response to my son's struggle? What is the best response? Okay, so I'm not tuning into the son, but what is her response? How should she deal with this? I'm hearing to approach it with kid gloves, which means to be very cautious with your approach. And it's almost like you're gonna. I'm almost getting the feel. It's like I'm almost getting like a sense of even like autism as well in a way, but it's I don't know if it's necessarily specifically that, but it seems to be that this is like a neurological thing or a shift within the body. So we think about people with like autism or Asperger's or any type of these symptoms that have been diagnosed by the medical community, that this is just an awakening, that these are different beings that operate at different frequencies and that open up at different frequencies. So that what's going on with your son's struggles is that your son is going through these very big vibrational shifts within themselves. And it's almost like they're acting out. They're acting out against it in how they deal with it. So whether it's like it's almost like are they trying to mask it with drugs and alcohol? It very much seems like he's trying to escape it. So LJ, if you are open yourself and aware, and I get that you're kind of new to this, that there is a potential that you can share with your son that you are just entering into this realm and it is answering questions and you're sensing it and you're feeling it. And as you approach it, it's not for you to tell your son this, but it's more to share your experience and say, I feel like I'm going crazy. This is what's happening with me. And I'm starting to sense things, I'm starting to feel things. And, I came on to some of these people's channels on YouTube, and here's some of the people that I spoke with. And this really sounds really cool to me. You want to watch it with me? And so it's almost like you approach it so that you're not telling, but you're showing what you're doing. And when you show, your son's going to see, it's like, holy shit, that totally resonates with me. That's what's going on with me. And then they might realize that they're actually using other substances or avoidance. And when we think of anything that we use for avoidance to deal with our real issues at heart, whether it's drugs and alcohol, whether it's yelling and screaming, whether it's being immersing yourself in an activity, playing video games, having in copious amounts of sex that doesn't mean that isn't love generated. All of this is an escape from your own reality. And I get that this is what's going on with your son, that he's escaping from his shift in changes that happen within them. So this is how to approach it, as I just described. Do it by sharing rather than telling. Yeah. Sound good? I don't know. Let me know, LJ. This is really cool. I like it when I don't know too much because it kind of reinforces what I'm seeing and hearing. So thank you for asking that question. And thank you. I very much appreciate that. Very much appreciate that. It's really cool. All right, cool, man. This is good. We are at the end. Silvana says, yeah, it goes, I thought they were together. Feeling bearing around a lot more these days. Yes, and really happy about that. Thank you for being here and giving up your time for all this. No, this isn't giving up my time. This is me being selfish. So Sil, what's been happening because you've been shifting yourself into love and you've been doing the 1 billion strong, the shifting yourself into the heart vibrations, because you've been going into the heart vibrations frequently and twice a day, you've raised your vibrations. You've raised the vibrations of your physical self. You've raised the vibrations of your mind. So the mind and body are part of this earth, and our higher awareness is what we're trying to get to. And all the spirits, and at least the highest and most loving spirits, are high vibrational. So when we go to, people cry to Master Jesus and, oh, help me, I need. And it's like, that's very low vibrational, that he can hardly even hear that. But as you raise yourself into higher vibrations, you're now speaking his language. He can hear you. And now you've shifted your own vibrational state to Barry and even Erik, that you've raised your vibrations. So what you're doing, becoming more loving to yourself, kind to yourself, becoming more open in all respects, this is opening up your gifts. And this is the first stage. And this is often why we need tragedy. We have tragedy in our lives that force us to look at ourselves and force us to question everything and go through the emotional release of great tears, great laughter, or great sex, as Buddha says, and William often says to us. But this is Buddha's quote, as he tells us. So yeah, you're just growing. You're going through it. So awesome. All right, Jeanette, I see you've come on here, so let's do it. I've got, I call in beings like this. I just have like a ton of energy, and I have fun with it. So I don't mind sitting here for as long as it happens that we get through all the questions. Just have fun with it. Okay, so Jeanette, I've just timestamp you. All these things will be put into the description afterwards. And Jeanette says, "How is my spiritual growth going?" I'm hearing it's slow but steady. Slow but steady. Like you are moving, you're coming into your awakening, your path. Just honor yourself. Don't, what I'm hearing is, don't be so hard on yourself if you're missing something or not getting a day or yeah, just don't be so hard on yourself as you go through this. It's not necessary for you to be hard on yourself. It's okay what you are doing as you're doing. Like, I mean, you're doing great. You're doing really good. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted there with somebody else coming in here. Yeah, you're doing fine. It's like slow and steady wins the race. Honor yourself, enjoy the ride. You are opening yourself up. Just continue to do the work. I can see you doing maybe some more angel cards. So start your morning off. If you're not going to align yourself with the frequency of your spirit guide in the morning, begin to love yourself. Ask the question is, what does love feel like to me? How do I express that feeling of love? And if you start your mornings off with that question, how do I express myself? How do I show love to others? Then this will kind of put your body into a state of vibration. It'll increase your vibration and it'll start your day right. But then there's a need for you to practice. You need to start doing card reading for people. Get your angel cards, get your pendulum, and just practice more doing cards for people, for yourself, for friends, for family. And now's the time for practice. Join a few of the practice groups, like on Facebook. There's the Practicing Angelic Messages group. There is Community Board for Lightworkers, and there's Lightworkers Family. So there's quite a few practice groups, and reach out there, say, hey, can I pull a card for anybody? And people say, yeah, me please, and just start practicing with that. So get into the groups, into the practice groups, and really this goes out to anybody, but specifically Jeanette. Start practicing more and join some of the practice groups. If you don't know them, reach out to me. My contact information is going to be in the description. Send me an email or a friend invite. Connect with me on Facebook and just send me a message over Messenger or reach me on Facebook, and I'll send you an invite to one of these groups and check them out. Yeah, practice time. Practice. You're doing good. You just got to practice. You're doing great, Jeanette. Keep going, girl. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, good. Thanks, Jay. Thank you for letting me know that it's fine to write your name. Good. I wanted to be careful and not to out you if that was a. All right, beautiful folks. Please like, subscribe, share if you can. I really do appreciate this. Sorry, I just got a few more messages in here. And coming in. You're welcome, Jeanette. And I just see one from Ingrid. Yeah, Ingrid, I see you here. So, even though I'm about to end this, my guides are telling me to turn my head and read and get to this. So that's what I'm doing here for Ingrid. And all right, I can already feel it. So Ingrid says, "Thank you so much for your time and effort. I laid my son to rest last Saturday. I know he's happy and safe. Is there a message from him, please?" Okay, son, come in. So the message is it's pretty faint right now because I get that he's in a rest chamber. He's still transitioning his energy from the physical self into the higher vibrational self. So he's in this chamber I see, and he's it's almost like he's writing a message on a window, and he just says, "I love you." And I am hearing, any of the troubles that you guys might have had growing up or in the past, any of the disagreements, any of those, that all that is gone. There's nothing but love that's here, and there's nothing but love. So he doesn't want you to, if you think back on him, don't think back on any of the arguments or the negativity that might have happened. That's just part of the human experience. And it's needed to happen for our own spiritual growth. So with that, Ingrid, he's saying, anytime you think about the happy moments. So when the negative thoughts come in, oh, I could have done this more, because that's the stages that the human body goes through. These stages of death that you go through, of not accepting and then denial and trying to think about how you could have done things better until you finally get to acceptance. So there's something like 5 stages. I don't know them all or how they are, but I'm being shown that. And that's a human experience, and that's not the experience that you need to go through. So anytime you get that feeling come in, shift your vibration back to love and shift yourself to the vibration. And it's okay to observe those events. Just don't allow those negative events to sit on you, but you need to end it no matter what you do. And anytime you start thinking of your son and the passing, end it with something positive. Go back to positive and loving. That is key, because that's the vibrational energy that we put out to the universe, and that's what I'm hearing. To put it out there. Whew. Yeah, really cool. Well, guys, I'm going to keep going here because I'm seeing more messages coming through. So why the heck not? Hey, Gina. I love hanging out with your daughter. She's amazing. She's super cool energy, and I love her to bits. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's Gina. Okay, so Gina. Let me timestamp this. Gina 148:13. Okay, so Gina says, should I pursue a path of writing poems, becoming a songwriter? I get immediate heart expansion right away. But it's more to put you back into your heart. Like, what do you feel in your heart? What are you feeling in your heart? Because obviously this is the creativity and the feeling and the expression that you're having is coming from your heart. So how can this be anything wrong if it's coming from your heart? So I'm seeing the need to tune into yourself, be aware. Is this your mind or is this your heart? And you clearly know the answer to this, that it is coming from your heart. So as you tune into your heart, this is where your songs and poems are going to be coming from. So you're going to have to tune into your heart anyways. And all your answers are going to be from your heart. The songwriting comes from your heart. The answers come from your heart. Everything is going to come from your heart. So continue to go back into your heart. Yeah. So that's it, Gina. Songwriting. Can't wait to hear your songs. Let me know when you get on your channel, your YouTube channel, playing your music, so I can follow you and join you. Karen says, I have an injury right where Sebastien was pointing to, right in the center of my back, below the shoulder blades. This is freaking crazy. Oh my God. That is really cool. Thank you for sharing me. Hey, Thanaletchmy. It's been a while. So Thanaletchmy, let me timestamp you. 1:49:58. Okay, so Thanaletchmy says, I'd like to have a message, please. My brother has been abruptly left on January 11th at my mother's home. Left abruptly. Okay. And it says I need some guidance with moving forward and helping to recover and bring light to his life. Thanaletchmy, this isn't for you to solve his problems, is what I'm hearing. There's so much love for you because how big your heart is and how much love you have for your brother and for your family and for the people around you. Your expression of love is so big and bright and so loving. Like I'm welling up here at how beautiful and amazing you are, like how much love you have for people. And just so, oh my God, like you're so beautiful. And there's so much love from you. And you care so deeply and so much. But you're also, it's not your problem. It's not your problem to take this on. It's what's needed from you is to hold space from your brother and allow him to freak out and be in the space it is, because he's just kind of got out of a pretty crappy situation. And he is just acclimating himself back to the climate of being back into a loving family. So he's very distrustful in that. So all you can do is not to chase and push the point, but just to be where you are and be loving and just be. You just have to emanate your love and be there for him. Be there. And even though he's left, that's his problem. He's got his own thing to go through. But you just continue to share and give love to him, and you don't have to verbalize anything. Just be. Make him his favorite meal. Do something nice. Fluff up his pillow, and just allow him. So do it. I almost see like you walk in the room, you fluff up his pillow, and then you walk away, and you just smile at him, and that's it. Just your smile is all he needs right now. Your smile, your love, without forcing yourself on him. Just be. Just be. Oh, that was really beautiful. Thank you, Thanaletchmy. I thank you for asking that question, because it really is cool. Yeah, that's how you can help him. So keep going. Oh, there we go. Laura, thank you very much. This is my first time to reach out. My son is so avoidant and escaped by video games. Yeah. That was the typical, because, boys, and especially boys and men, we've been told not to look into our emotions. And if you do, you're touted as, oh, you're gay, or there's something wrong with you, but now we know that this expression, so this is me, like I'm a man. I am clearly, as a 6th-degree black belt, I had to put myself as a 6th-degree black belt and fight a lot of people to realize that I don't have to do that. I don't have to go beat up people or get myself beat up. I just need to be. And then this disease formed up in the body to make me stop that and look at myself. And this is really what's going on with men, especially, and some women. Women are typically they're bred by design to be nurturers, to be connected with their children, their husbands, their family. The women are the nucleus of every family, because you are not only doing all these things, but you are energetically connected with all of us. You feel everything. My mom knew everything. I know you know everything in your family. Your mom knew everything. So women they're much more aware of that. And this is part of what men need to learn. And we are afraid to, we are told not to. So the need to give love, hold space, and share, and show him that's okay. Like, this is totally good. That if he is having feelings of love and expression, start connecting with other males. Put him on, he can watch some of the emotional releasing of my stuff, but I think it's too early for him. It's too early for that. It's going to freak him out. He's like, what the hell? So just do what I said earlier, share what you're going through, your experiences, and allow, and let him come to you and just share. And then you can start bringing in other men that talk about emotions and feeling. You can say, oh, this is beautiful. This is really how a man should be. This really is the new man. And you can even say, I see you as this loving man as well. And then let him be, and let him go digest it. Let him go through his thoughts, and then he might sheepishly approach you with something else. So that is definitely it. Yeah, cool, man. I like it. Love it. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate these questions. It helps me. It helps me immensely to be in here. Yay! Love. Oh yes, yeah. A lot of love and support here, Ingrid. A lot of love. Okay, he's in Malaysia. I'm in the UK. Thanks, Khan. Share all the love. Yeah. So there's other things that you can do, but it's the expression I'm seeing there that you want to do. Anyways, beautiful folks. So on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am doing a group emotional release, or a guided emotional release. So what I'm going to do, this is following actually Norma Jones did this with me 4 weeks back with a group of us, and walked us through it. And I really resonate with it, and to just kind of help us get into a meditative state. And then we go into our bodies and we start releasing the emotions that need to be released from. And it's based on what you need to go through, opposed to where I do a guided emotional release one-on-one, and you're sharing feedback with me. This is, I'm just going to give general feedback for everyone. It's like, go to the place. What do you feel? And what's the emotion? Tune into it, see it, breathe it, whatever it is. So I'm going to do that on the group. So finally, it is ready. It's been posted, and it is going to be happening on Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you guys can join me for that. I am back every midnight and 12 noon every day on the 1 Billion Strong channel doing the heart coherence. And I'll be back on this channel 1 week from today on the Friday. And let me see. And on this Wednesday, on the Wednesday on my channel is our Divine Soul Awakening group. And this week, we're going to be talking about stages of awakening and the various stages. So it's going to be Rachel, Swanee, and Kristen. Christy is going to be our co-hosts for this upcoming Wednesday, and they're going to walk us through the stages of awakening. So that is it, my beautiful souls. Continue to love yourself. Much love. Be kind, and I will see you all the time. And if there's anything that you guys want to see, you want me to do, talk about the healing, what's going on in my own body, please let me know in the comments, and because I'm looking for ideas or things that I can help, even though I'm following my intuition and heart. But if there's anything specific that you guys want to see, let me know, and let's do it. So let's have some fun with it. Anyways, beautiful souls, have a beautiful weekend. I love you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I will see you soon. Bye.